What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Sunday the 23rd of June. Got confirmed as to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, what is your favourite brand of kit? Is it Nike, Adidas? Let me know down below. But let's jump into the confirmed deals, and first up we've got former Arsenal defender Thomas Vermaelen. He's now without a club after his contract at Barcelona expired, and there are rumours suggesting he could be going to Greece to join Olympiacos, or may even join a former Belgian international teammate Vincent Kompany at Anderlecht. Stuart Downing has joined Blackburn Rovers on a free deal on a 1-year contract, and I think he's just left former club Middlesbrough. Then we've got a player called Pons. He joined Spartak Moscow from AS Roma at an undisclosed fee, and I believe he's played for Roma for a fair few years now, but never really got a chance to play for the actual team and was loaned out pretty much every single year. And next up, according to the Aberdeen manager Derek McGuinness, which if I said his name wrong there, he has said Aberdeen winger Gary Mackay-Steven looks set to leave the club to join New York City FC. The 28-year-old's contract expires at the end of the month, and although the Dons want to keep him, an American adventure looks likely. He's a player that back in the day used to be pretty decent on FIFA for silver teams because he had 5-star skill moves, but nowadays not really used at all. Then we've got one from TYC Sports. They're saying Inter Miami have agreed a deal to sign Banfield's Julian Carranza, and the forward will remain on loan with the Argentine club ahead of Miami's MLS debut in 2020. Carranza moved to the MLS for a fee of $6 million plus additional performance bonuses, and have also included a 10% of future sale fee. Next up, according to ESPN, they're saying Chelsea are expected to finalise a deal to appoint Frank Lampard as their new manager next week. It's one that it's raised a lot of questions. Some people say he's not ready, others say you might as well give him a chance. How do you guys think Frank Lampard will do as a Chelsea manager? One thing for certain, they have to give him time, because if they don't, it'll be a massive disaster in my opinion, because you can't change your squad and make a squad play how you want in just a short amount of time, especially if you have a transfer ban. Like, if they can't sign new players, if they can't replace Eden Hazard, it's a very, very tough start for him. But then again, he can hand a massive responsibility and opportunity to players like Loftus-Cheek, Hudson-Odoi, I think it's Reece James, and also Ampadu. And next up, according to the Mirror, they're saying Chelsea star Willian has rejected a lucrative offer to move to the Chinese Super League with Shanghai Shenhua. The Brazil international would have received more than £30 million over 3 years, but he now looks set to stay at Stamford Bridge. And that also could be the fact that Chelsea don't want to sell any more players because of a transfer ban. Alongside the offer from Shanghai Shenhua, there have been bids from Atletico Madrid and Barca worth £35 million. And next up, according to the Mirror, they're saying Chelsea are holding out before making a decision over the future of Everton target Kurt Zouma. Zouma spent last season on loan at Goodison Park, with the Merseysiders keen to go back and seal a permanent deal this summer. And Chelsea are waiting the manager situation to be finalised, and maybe next season he could get a chance at Chelsea. Inter are set to make Stefano Sensi the first signing of the Antonio Conte era, that's according to Sky Sports Italia. The San Siro side are closing in the €30 million signing of the Sassuolo midfielder, and the two clubs have agreed a fee, and a 5-year deal awaits Sensi in Milan. A short one from Bild in Germany is suggesting that Manchester City are preparing a €35 million bid for Borussia Mönchengladbach central defender Nico Elvedi. The City are apparently in the market for a centre-back after the departure of Vincent Kompany, and alongside João Cancelo and Rodri, they could still be spending a decent amount of money this summer. And next up, according to The Express, they're saying Tottenham's efforts to sign Lyon star Tanguy Ndombele have potentially taken a hit, as Paris Saint-Germain have entered the race for the midfielder. They report the Ligue 1 champions have made their interest known, while Lyon have had several offers for Ndombele on the table. Spurs are unwilling to meet Lyon's £71 million price tag thus far, though they are willing to break their previous transfer record of 40 mil. He is a very in-demand player, and it's understandable why the likes of Tottenham, Barca, Real Madrid, Juventus, Man United, so much interest. Marko Arnautovic wants to leave West Ham and return to Serie A this summer, that's according to Gianluca Di Marzio. The Austrian international came close to sealing a switch to China in January, but the former Inter star now wants to head back to Italy. He doesn't say what teams he could be going to, but with the potential arrival of the Uruguayan striker Gomez from Celta Vigo to West Ham, it may open a door for Arnautovic to leave. And there could have also been some kind of agreement back in January when they turned down the China move, saying, you know what, if we get a good offer in the summer, you can leave. And now moving on, according to the Telegraph, they're saying Atletico Madrid are hoping to tempt Arsenal into selling Hector Bellerin by giving the Gunners Vitolo in return. The Madrid club need a new right back and see the 24-year-old Spain international as an ideal option. That's despite the fact he's still recovering from a knee injury. Arsenal is said to be holding out for £50 million, but Atletico believe offering to send a winger to North London could persuade them to lower the fee. And Arsenal are in the market potentially for Carrasco or Ryan Fraser, so Vitolo, he could save them like some kind of transfer fee, and it means they can invest elsewhere. Sevilla are eyeing a move for Real Madrid defender Nacho because of new coach Lopetegui. The former Spain and Real Madrid boss took over Sevilla this month and is working with Sporting director Monchi to identify transfer targets, and AS claim the coach has named Nacho as a top target, insisting Monchi go after him. They haven't said how much it would cost to get him, but with Real Madrid wanting to sell a few players now, especially with Eder Militao coming in, like their centre-back area, they're pretty stacked. So selling players like Nacho, Asensio, Bale, Isco, there's many they can get rid of to balance the books for financial fair play. And next up, according to Sport Witness, they said Man United have rejected a loan offer for Alexis Sanchez from Brazilian side Palmeiras. And keep on the theme of Alexis Sanchez, the Mirror have got a story as well, and they said United want to push through Alexis Sanchez's exit, but are believed to have had just 2 inquiries from China and South America. Ed Woodward is prepared to fund some of his salary in the hope it will attract more interest for the player. So quite possibly he might have to spend next season playing for Man United still, because there just isn't many teams interested anymore. But a positive for United could be the fact that Alexis Sanchez, playing for Chile in the Copa America, so far has scored 2 goals in 2 games. And next up, according to Football Arena, they said Tottenham have offered Fenerbahce a fee of €19 million plus Vincent Janssen for 19-year-old Elif Elmas. There are teams from Italy and Germany keeping an eye on the young midfielder, and Spurs quite possibly could see him as a potential alternative to Ndombele. And next up, according to Sky Sports Germany, they're saying Schalke forward Breel Embolo wants to leave the club this summer, with Borussia Mönchengladbach said to be chasing him. The Swiss international has decided he wants to leave this year, while WAZ claim Gladbach are eyeing him up. Now, with Borussia Dortmund's potential interest in Plea, they might well go for Embolo to replace him. An interesting one from Il Milanista, they're saying AC Milan are lining up an audacious bid for Real Madrid youngster Vinicius Jr. The 18-year-old only arrived at Madrid last year and made 36 appearances in all competitions. Zinedine Zidane is said to want to let him go on loan next season to gain experience, though club president Florentino Perez wants him to remain in the Spanish capital and fight for his place. Milan are hoping Zidane gets his way as they hope to sort out a deal, the San Siro side open to taking him on loan. Rayo Vallecano also interested, with R9 being the owner, but it's a strange one for Real Madrid because they paid a lot of money for him and he did quite well last year when he played. But Zidane feels he's not just ready yet, especially with the incomings of Luka Jovic, Eden Hazard. It might be quite difficult for him to break into that front line again. Renascença are saying that PSV have made a bid of €15 million for Leipzig's Bruma. Porto are also interested in the 24-year-old Portugal international who joined the Bundesliga side from Galatasaray 2 years ago. But the Dutch side have moved ahead of Porto in the chase as they hope to make a club record signing. And next up, one for AC Milan yet again, this time according to Tuttosport. They're saying AC Milan have rejected a €40 million offer for Alessio Romagnoli from Barcelona. The Catalan side are still pursuing Ajax captain De Ligt, but are exploring other options in case they miss out, seeing the 22-year-old Italian defender as an ideal option. But as of right now, Milan aren't really looking to sell him, and Barca may come with a second bid. We'll have to wait and see. And now another one for AC Milan, this time according to Sky Sports. They're saying Kramaric has agreed personal terms on a move to AC Milan, though Hoffenheim are demanding a €50 million fee for the striker. Milan will probably get about 20 mil out of Andre Silva, maybe to Wolves or another move, but for 50 mil for Kramaric, they'll probably want to lower that a little bit. And next up, according to Foot Mercato, they're saying Lyon have offered Laurent Koscielny a 2-year contract proposal, which the player is considering. L'Équipe confirmed the Ligue 1 side have made an approach, and the defender has got 12 months left in his current contract, with Rennes, Bayer Leverkusen and AC Milan all possible destinations this summer. And Arsenal don't want him to go on a free transfer, so they could cash in now or offer him a new contract extension. And Lyon are pursuing multiple deals for centre-backs because they're still after Anderson from Sampdoria and Eric Bailly from Manchester United. Tottenham are willing to let Christian Eriksen join Real Madrid, but only if they are given Marco Asensio in return. That's according to the Daily Mirror. And the whole Real Madrid and Eriksen thing, it kind of slowed down a little bit because, at least according to Goal.com, Real Madrid are focusing all their attention now on Paul Pogba instead. Eriksen, he could be a backup option, but as of right now, the Frenchman is the key target. CF Bayern were talking about Bayern Munich's previous interest in Nicolas Pepe, and the quotes do say, "The board had said no to the transfer because he's not the quality of Bayern Munich, but if they don't get Leroy Sané from Man City, perhaps they have to rethink signing Pepe." Pepe had a fantastic season for Lille last year, and there's interest there from many different top European sides. He'll cost a massive fee, I'd assume, but his stats last season are very difficult to argue with. Manchester City are hopeful they can secure the signing of Atletico Madrid's Rodri by next week. That's according to the Mirror. City have decided to activate a £62 million release clause. Rodri appeared to have picked City over Bayern Munich because he wants to link up with Pep Guardiola. Then we have a massive story from Friday night, and this transfer saga has been going on for a while now. Where will De Ligt be playing next season? Will it be Barca, Man United, PSG, Juventus? There's so many teams interested, as I keep saying this episode. But Sky Italy and DiMarzio are both saying De Ligt has decided to join Juventus this summer. They had talks yesterday for the defender, and DiMarzio claims the situation now is in Juventus' hands. That's after the failure to close a deal with Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona. Juve upped their interest and intent to sign him a lot over the last couple days, and they're expected to sign him for around €70 million. And the player himself will sign a 5-year contract worth €15 to €20 million a year. And those contract details about the salary and contract length are according to Telegraph. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.